and then I just stand here and swing away with a baseball bat, like so, as they're trying to come up. All right, guys, welcome back. This is day 6. Got a workbench now, so I made the motorcycle parts. As you can see, I had to make the handlebars and seat, and the engine, tires. I got tires, and I got the engine, and I got the battery, and I made the frame before. Uh, I don't have the basket, so I can't hold too much stuff. We'll go put it down. Let me empty my inventory a little bit since we don't have the basket. Alright, we'll put the mini bike out. Do some venturing out on it. I gotta work on the base, get it updated, get it ready. The hoard base. Because we have a hoard night tomorrow. And all you gotta do is put it down, open it up, and put all your stuff in it, like I'm doing here. Once you're done with that, the basket and the locker not absolutely needed, and I find it's easier to refuel from inside your inventory. This is how much we've got done on the base. We'll put a hatch on top of it. I like using the wooden hatch because you can see the hinges and which way it's facing. As you can see, the hinge to the left, the handles to the right. And I don't like putting the hinges towards the ladder because then when you're coming up, you run right into the hatch. I like putting it on the one side or the other, away from the ladder. All you have to do is put it down. There you go. And you can upgrade it all the way to steel, but you can take it a lot farther on just the scrap iron, and it makes it a good defense. And it'll just keep me from walking off into it. It's going to be taller than this, and I shouldn't have put the hatch yet. I should have built the rest of it first, but it'll be okay. I'll work around that. And I use cobblestone frames. It goes straight to cobblestone. The next step after that is concrete. Cobblestone is pretty strong. Has 1,500 hit points. Wooden, you can take it. You do wooden, and then it goes to metal or scrap metal. Then it goes to concrete. And the thing about it is the metal is only 1,000, and the concrete is where you get into where they're the same, but cobblestone starts off stronger than the metal. So, see, metal's only 1,000, and the concrete or the cobblestone is 1,500. Now, if you're wanting to get experience, then you go with the wood and work your way up to concrete. But if you're just wanting to put something down, cobblestone is, both of them are made with wood. The frames are made with wood. The cobblestone is wood and grass or fibers. The regular wood blocks are just made with wood. So a little grass is not too hard to find, and you can make the blocks pretty easy. So I need to gather some materials so I can make more cobblestone to put onto the frames. So we'll gather up some rocks, break them down, because it's rock and clay, and that's rock and sand, which is gravel. There's a rock here. And we'll get a few rocks to match what clay I've already gotten, and we'll probably end up getting some more clay too. So I'm gonna face that way towards the east with the access for the zombies to come to me. It's going to take quite a few of these frames, so we'll do a few of them, get it built up. We'll keep coming back and adding to them. 30 might be enough, but we'll see. And then I'm going to use ramps to add to the... I'm building a ramp, and that ramps are going to add to the blocks to make it easier access for the zombies, so they don't see it as a not have to go that way. They want to go around it. We want them to go up it. We want them to come to us. This is going to be a melee, basically, base or arrows. We're going to try to keep using guns down to a minimum, especially this is a night 7 horde, which isn't a bad horde usually. So then I'll use the tips, wedge tips, and the wedge tips they're like a regular ramp, but they're a little smaller. They're real narrow, which makes it hard. If you do them a certain way, it makes it hard for zombies to walk on them. Which I'll show you all that in here in just a minute when I get all this built. I ran out of stone, so we need to go gather some more stone. Then we'll finish this off. But it's gonna probably be one more higher than what it is. Looking for some clay. There's some clay right here. So we'll make cobblestone out of what we have, and then we'll dig up some more clay to match our stone. Now that'll be plenty to get us going. We can always come back if we need more. Alright, let's go look, get the bike. Oh, there's a bear. Easy, get over here and get this bike without him noticing us. And get the hell out of here. Okay, get off. Come on. Now, I want it 2 blocks away from the base. So we'll get rid of the grass that's here, and then we'll start building the ramp. It'll be, if it's 5 blocks high, it'll be 5 blocks deep. So we're going to see 3, 4. So we're 4 blocks high. So this one will be 3, then 2, then 1. Alright, we're going to finish this up real quick, and we'll have to put all these blocks finished. So this is how we're going to use the wedges. We'll put them on the block. We'll face them to where they just ramp smooth up, and there's no resistance. They don't have to jump a step. Now you got to be careful when it's that point, because see, it's upside down. But when you're looking at it, you can't. It's hard to tell. That was right side up, and I missed it. There. And you just follow that up all the way. There'll be one at the bottom. It's just a real smooth incline. I'll get over here. We'll do finish out this row, the next row, to where this platform here is even with the ramp at the height the ramp is now. Takes 10 cobblestone to level each block, and then you're ready for concrete after that. In a beginner's game, it's really nice to be able to build cobblestone because you have a strong building block, and it doesn't cost you a whole lot to make it. So let me finish this out and we'll come right back. Alright, so here's how the wedge tips work. If you see, they're less than half a block high on the back end, so it makes them more of a steep incline. So if you turn them on their end and put the point up, then it makes it where it's just a real thin ridge to walk across. The zombies see it as a whole block, but it's not. It's only a corner of a block. So since there's only 3 blocks wide, we're not gonna be able to do it the way I normally do. Normally I turn them backward the other way and leave the middle, maybe leave them pointing towards the middle like a funnel. But since it's this way, we'll just point them outward, and that leaves the middle as a hole. And the zombies will try to path around the sides to get to me, which will cause them to fall because the ramp is so steep. So here I'll show you how this works. They go up and they want to walk on one side or the other. Now, they won't walk in the middle because it's a hole. But as they walk to the side, once they step on the side, now I'm going to show you, once I get on the side, if I move to the left just one little smidge, it'll just slide me down the hill. And there's nothing I can do to fight. I mean, I can fight it, but the zombies don't. They'll just slide down. And if there's a bunch of them, they'll just push each other. And what we'll do is below, we'll put a bunch of traps like spikes and barbed wire, and that way it'll help when they fall. They get damaged. They'll be worn out. So as they come up, I can just take them out real easy. So I'll make a bunch of spikes to put around the base to where when they fall or they come up to the base, they get hurt. I'll make spikes and then I'll make some barbed wire. Now, I prefer the log spikes and I prefer the scrap, but if you don't have enough scrap, you can make them out of wood. You just have to repair them every time zombies get on there. The scrap iron goes all the way up and you can even make them into concrete. But I just usually do the scrap iron and just go with the highest level of scrap. So after these get built up, then I'll put them around the base and put the barbed wire around the base, and we'll be able to be done with the base itself in the build. There's a little gap here. We're going to have to fix that because otherwise they'll just, when they fall and are crawling, they'll just crawl under there and beat away at the blocks. My guy is so thirsty. This heat, 113 degrees. I've done taking off anything that raises my heat, and I'm still hot. So we'll make 3 cobblestone blocks, and then we'll be able to put them underneath this frame and build it all complete. Where if they do dig down, they'll just be hitting cobblestone. Now, granted, this last little section is not part of that other section I built first, so they'd have to go through 2 layers of cobblestone just to get into that little small where the ladder is. But since I'll be up here on this end where the hole is, it's best to go ahead and fix that. But I'm gonna need some more stone to finish making more cobblestone to patch all those. And there's a stone right here by the base. And since I only have those 3 to make, I can do 30, which means I need to do 28, but I also need to upgrade. So I'll do 48 and gives me a little extra. It's hard to dig out from under something. Trying to find a spot that'll let me dig but not affect the ground outside of the block. I shouldn't have upgraded that first block and just kept digging across, but I'm going to have to put spikes beside this anyway, so this first block can go and it won't hurt nothing, because I want my spikes to be underground. That way the ground is level across and the zombies see it as a flat path to travel. Still not big enough to fit a block under, so I had to keep making it bigger. I'm gonna end up having to take the whole thing out, I bet. Yep. The the eye is the crosshairs when you're squatting, and it looks like it was right on the dirt, but it's in the stupid cobblestone. Ground's at such weird elevations of each other. It's one off. So if I put them here, then I might as well dig down one space and make them all the same. So here we're going to put the barbed wire, and I put it against the thing, and it counts as the block on top of the spike because it's a square block, even though it's flat. So when the zombie walks across, they're going to get barbed wire damage, spike damage, the whole nine. Like they're going to be constantly bleeding and taking their legs out. So that's what we want. We want to be able to incapacitate them as much as possible to slow them down so that we can take them out really easy. Go ahead and gather some more rocks while I'm out here. Alright, I'm going to go in here and make some more water. Get some water. Gonna do a couple of things. Then I'll come back out and finish this base up real quick. There isn't much left to do, just the barbed wire and everything else pretty good. And then I'll give y'all a final view of it, show y'all what I'm doing, and we'll take it from there. But tomorrow, what I'm going to do is, well, tonight I'm going to finish the path. I know I've said it a couple of nights, but I keep getting sidetracked on other things. But I'm going to finish the tunnel underneath from my base to the horde base. And then tomorrow, I think we'll go to the trader, sell some stuff, drop some stuff off, get all, try to see what he has, because he resets on day 7. And then we'll be able to come back and get ready for the horde. I do think we can find other things now that we have the bike. It should be a lot easier to get around and a little faster to get around, because it takes all day to travel to just the snow biome where we went to that little cabin and back. It's too far for on foot. Now, unless I was going to go and stay, but since it's a horde night, I can't go and stay. I need to come back. I'm going to make me some more water since I'm running low. I've got some in the box downstairs. I like to keep my bottles empty. My empty bottles full and cooked, ready to go. Try to get my health up and get my food up, my water up, and then I can go back out and do what I need to do to finish the base. Alright, well, I've finished up what I wanted to do for the hoard base. So, let me take you a little tour. So you see the spikes and you see the barbed wire, but then if you look at this row, there's barbed wire on top of it. So crawlers, they'll turn into crawlers, but they won't be able to get, you know, be able to be walking. I hurt myself every time on that one because there's barbed wire on the side of that angle. I got a fire here so that I will be able to turn it on, and then as the zombies are running across to get to me right there, they will catch on fire. And if they fall, there's barbed wire and spikes all downstairs. Alright. I'm going to do my best not to fall, because when I fall on these, I'll bleed out. Not the greatest trap for, you know, yourself. But when tomorrow horde starts, I'll just use my path in from here to make it happen, to get up here. And then I just stand here and, you know, swing away with a baseball bat, like so, as they're trying to come up. Kind of chinchy, but it works. So I'm gonna give it a try. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and get down from here. And we'll head back into the house, and I'll start the night process of digging and making that trench complete so I can just go straight from my house to the horde base. That way tomorrow we can do a little venture out with the motorcycle and come back in time for the horde. Alright, y'all have fun. Thanks. Alright, thanks everybody. I'm going to call it quits here, and we'll pick it up tomorrow morning on the 7th, horde night. Remember to like and subscribe if you like what you saw, or leave me some comments if you want me to try something different, or if you want me to just talk to me. Alright,